Review some of these rules, and then we'll go back to the clip and look at how some of these rules apply. We always capitalise the first word in a sentence, the pronoun I, specific places on a map, for example, the Torres Strait or Australia, names of people or nationalities like Torres Strait Islanders or Australians, periods of time like the Second World War, and the names of people, including their title, for example, Uncle Bill Sailor. Compass points are not capitalised unless they form part of a formal name for an area. So the Eastern Torres Strait doesn't need a capital on the compass point, but Southeast Asia does. Let's take another look at the clip, focusing on the use of capitals.
The Torres Strait is situated above Queensland, between the Arafura Sea and the Coral Sea, Cape York Peninsula and Papua New Guinea. Darnley Island, also known as Erub, is the largest volcanic island in the Eastern Torres Strait, with a population of around 375. Life for Torres Strait Islanders has been an endurance test ever since colonisation. During the Second World War, hundreds of Torres Strait Islander men were shipped off from their homes to fight for their country, of which they were still not citizens. Uncle Bill Sailor, who has gone back to live on his land of Erub, remembers all too well the war.
Remember, if you're not sure which words to capitalise, check the dictionary. And that's all for today. Don't forget to practice organising and structuring your written language. And always edit your writing to make sure all your capitals and other punctuation are right. I look forward to seeing you next time on Study English. Bye-bye. Hello, I'm Margot Politis. Welcome to Study English, Ielts preparation. Today we're going to look at the continuous tense, and then we're going to practice some sentence stress. Our clip today is of a birdwatcher named Margaret. A birdwatcher is someone who loves watching and listening to birds. Let's start by listening to Margaret talk about watching birds.
Some people think it's a bit of a strange pleasure, but it's always interesting. It's interesting to see what they're doing. We saw them sheltering under the banks as we came around and so on. And they have to live in it, so why shouldn't we? What I'm doing is looking to see what's outside this hive, because I'm doing a sheet for the bird atlas of a radius of 500 metres from here to see all the species that are in it. I use my binoculars and I'm using the telescope, and I use my ears because I was recording birds by call as I walked down the track here. Wrens and little grass birds and stuff. In fact, if you do a lot of bird watching in the bush, you do a lot by call. Day like today is not much good, but normally you do a lot by call. And the idea is to make sure you get all the species that are here in the area that you're surveying.
Margaret is talking about the time she spends watching birds. When describing actions that happen for a